YouTube, Rook here from Rook Geek Goodness, my little channel on the web for all things geeky and cool. Welcome guys to Funko Pop Battle Royale Season 1 Round 4 matchup. We got about 50% of the tournament done for the basic rounds right here. I have not yet looked at any of the tournament standings yet. I want to wait a little bit longer to pull the winners to see who you guys have voted on. So who are we looking at in the fourth round of competition? We're going Mortal Kombat. The 90s beat 'em up game that everybody knows and loves is going to be in this round of the Funko Pop Battle Royale segment. We're looking, of course, at Sub-Zero, a common pop, versus Scorpion, yet another common pop. I think this will be a very close round of competition. I think closer than maybe most of these rounds were done for so far. I loved Mortal Kombat growing up, and what I'm going to be doing is a little bit different than most review video segments. I'm not going to judge these guys at all based on their popularity, their powers, their weaknesses, nothing along those lines. I'm reviewing these guys specifically, objectively, based on the packaging, based on the paint, based on the articulation. At the end of the video segment, there'll be a section called Cast Your Vote. This is where you guys, the viewers, subscribers of this content, can make your voice heard. If you think Sub-Zero is better, vote that way. Vote in your segment at the end of the video where it says Cast Your Vote, vote for Sub-Zero. But if you think Scorpion is better, absolutely pick the Scorpion pop if you think that is the better pop. With that being said, let's go to table now and see who is the winner of Season 1 Round 4 matchup. Alright guys, we're at our table right now taking a look at Pop Games number 251 Sub-Zero and Pop Games number 250 Scorpion. And the very first thing we always do when we go to the table is look at the packaging and presentation. Let's look at them one by one. Let's take Scorpion out of the shot and focus strictly on Sub-Zero. This is your typical window box Funko based design. We have of course Pop Games right here, the Mortal Kombat logo number 251. A great shot of Sub-Zero right here. I love the way he looks. Nice window box display. Right here it does say Sub-Zero. On this side, we have a shot of what the pop would look like out of packaging. Over here, of course, we have the word Sub-Zero number 250. And the back of the packaging, we have a shot of him right here with all the figures that would be available in that particular wave. Great packaging. Love the way Sub-Zero here looks right here. Mind you, this is not the chase version of Sub-Zero. The chase version has the little ice crystals coming out of his hands. This one does not support that. Take that in mind. Let's now look at Scorpion. Very similar packaging. We have, of course, Pop Games right here. The Mortal Kombat logo, which we just saw, number 250. Nice window box display again. A great shot of him in his kind of black and yellow outfit. It does say Scorpion right here. A shot of what he would look like out of packaging again. Right here we have Scorpion number 250, and the back of the packaging again showcases all the figures available in this wave. Again, mind you, this is not the exclusive Hot Topic version where his head's on fire. These are both common base pops. So bring them both in the shot right now. Here's how they look from the front. Let's take a look at them from this perspective. They both look very similar in this shot right here. They both have the same background. Mind you, they're in different poses. We'll talk about that shortly. When we look at the type on it, very similar type lettering for both pops. And the back of the packaging is very similar between both these pops. So let's get these guys out of packaging and continue the fourth round of competition. Alright guys, we have Sub-Zero and Scorpion out of packaging, and the very first thing we do, we take a pop out of packaging, is look at the paint and articulation. Let's take Scorpion out of the shot right now and focus strictly on Sub-Zero, the blue and black ninja from the Mortal Kombat X for Mortal Kombat 10 video game. First things first is the stance he's in. I love his stance. It looks really cool. Very dynamic fighting stance, as you see right here. One thing I want to bring Scorpion back in for just a moment is that they're both in different stances. Funko could have reused these stances and just sort of carbon copied them just in a paint variant. They didn't. I like that. I like that Funko took the attention to detail to make different stances for both ninjas. I do like the way the paint looks on him. Nice blue deep eyes, sort of wash right near his eyes. I like the buckles going across the back of the mask right here. It looks really cool, even detail right there. One thing about him as far as the paint goes for him, just from a paint deco perspective, he is much more armored than the Scorpion pop is. If you notice right here on his arms, they're sort of like throwing knives right there. Even on his chest, they're sort of painted in, but it's giving the interpretation and the presentation of having throwing knives on his person. I like the way he looks. Now, one thing about this pop is there's a limitation in his articulation. To me, that's a bit of a disadvantage compared to the Scorpion pop. His head will only spin so far because the way this hand is right here, it will clip by this bandana dangling across the back. The other direction, again, gets clipped by the bandana going across this arm. Take that what it is. To me, it's a bit of a disadvantage. When you look strictly at the articulation, to me, that's a problem. But as far as the rest of the paint goes, it is blue and black through the entire figure. I love this blue and black piece that dangles from the bottom right here, this back piece, and right here in the front, I guess part of his tunic right here that drops in the front and the rear. I love the way that looks. Let's grab Scorpion and bring him into the shot right now as well. Again, nice dynamic pose, a great idea that Funko did for both these ninjas. Love how this one is sort of slanted the leg in this direction, and Scorpion slanted the Sub-Zero rather slanted the leg in this direction. I think that's very, very cool. I love the way they did that. He has a big black hood, all solid color, no bad paint on either of these figures basically. Love the way it looks. Nice, deep, dark eyes. These are white eyes. I had to look at the figure again. These are white eyes, and again, the black wash. I love the mask. I didn't talk about the mask for Sub-Zero, but this one is yellow right here in tone and color. He does have the yellow and black outfit going down the entire figure with kind of a tinge of brown kind of put in. It makes it look like there's leather wrappings around, let's say, his boots or right down his leggings. I love the way that looks. Looks really, really cool. I think they did a great job on the Scorpion Pop. So let's bring them both back into the shot right now so you can see what they would look like. Let's put them over like this, how they started. They both look really, really good. So here's what they look like from the front. Again, look really nice. From this side right here, looks good. From the back, you can tell just by the detailing, there's more detailing on because of those bands across Sub-Zero's back of his hood than Scorpion, and of course right here as well. Again, Sub-Zero looks to be a little more armored with the throwing knife compared to Scorpion. Take that what you think it should mean, and let's go to cast your vote and finish up this video. All right guys, time to cast your vote. Click the eye above my head right now for who do you think won this fourth round of competition. Do you think it was Sub-Zero, the blue ninja, or do you think it was Scorpion, the yellow ninja from the Mortal Kombat video game series? Both these ninjas are extremely popular and they have a very, very rabid fan base. Some people like Sub-Zero more, some people like Scorpion more. And as always, remember to click that like button at the bottom of the page, click the subscribe button. When you subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon to be notified of my latest videos. Of course, last but not least, you can click Windows over here to watch more of my content. Take care, guys. See you next video, and bye-bye.